Hello, I'm Chao Yu. This is a billboard that appeared on the streets of New York with a white background and black text, saying that Netflix is a joke. So do you confuse that? Why it called Netflix a joke? Today we will uncover this mystery by diving into the story of Netflix and its MCS practice. The story should go back to 1997, when MacDuff and Reed Hastings were carpooling between their homes. Marx asked Reed, "Do you think there is an opportunity for video tapes?" Reed looked out a window, thought for a while, and said, "Maybe." Then they established a DVD rental by mail service company and named it Netflix. The venue proportions of Netflix at that time was no late fees, no long trips to rental stores, just movies delivered straight to your mailbox. However, the world wasn't convinced. At the time, Blockbuster was king, with thousands of stores and billions in revenue. Who needed DVDs in the mail when you could pick one up on your way home? So in 2000, when Reed offered to sell Netflix to Blockbuster for $50 million, Blockbuster's CEO refused it, believed it was a joke. That rejection couldn't be the end of Netflix, but instead it became their fuel. The turning point started in 2007, when faster internet speeds and a growing digital tech changed people's way of watching movies. Netflix saw the future and took a massive gamble. Streaming. I was scared. I mean, I know it had a huge risk, but we bet the right side, said Reed. In 2013, Netflix released its self-produced TV series, House of Cards. It makes the company's shift from broadcasting stories to creating its own. It then launched his series such as Stranger Things and The Crown, making it a global entertainment power house. Do you think the Netflix saga ends here? Obviously not. When we look back at the ad we mentioned at the beginning, it is actually a campaign launched by Netflix to announce its entry into the comedy field. By calling itself a joke, Netflix cleverly redefined the narrative, turning the punchline into proof of its growing cultural relevance. Okay, now, here is a question for you. Do you remember when Netflix started their streaming business? Yes, it is 2007. From mere DVDs to streaming film first and TV series, Netflix story is one of constant revelation. Its founder Reed Hastings in his book No Rules revealed that Netflix's success cannot live its management control system. One of the key principles is to eliminate traditional control. This idea is proposed by its former chief talent official Patty McCord in the early 2000s, when Netflix was a growing company. It still ran like a traditional business. When Patty McCord talked with one of the senior engineers, she suddenly noticed that the company's policies, designed to create order, were killing creatively and slowing the company down. She started to think about a question: what if we trust our people instead of controlling them? In this case, Netflix eliminated most traditional control. For example, the company canceled the holiday policy. Instead, employees were told to take time off as they saw fit, as long as the work was done. In addition, expense report is also gone. It means that employees can spend and claim any amount of money as long as they'll act in Netflix's best interest. On the other hand, Netflix built a high-performance culture, which is rooted in the simple standard that maintaining a team of only top performers. Its CEO Reed Hastings highlighted that adequate performance gets a general survivor's package. Although it is a hard sell with employees, it is a pretty straight statement of hunger of excellence. It means that working hard is no longer expected from employees, but creating value is. If you cannot provide enough value to the company in your position, even if you are a very hardworking and excellent employee, you can only be fired with a high survivor's pay. But who would have told that in 2012, Party was fired by Netflix? Did Party's talent management system fail? The answer is no. In fact, Party was let go because of the system she created. In the other words, she fired herself. When Netflix transitioned from a DVD by mail service to a streaming giant, the company needed fresh talent to fuel its rapid growth. Patty, who played a key role in building Netflix MCS, could no longer keep up with the pace of change, so she left with a high severance pay. Netflix MCS its pros and cons. On the other hand, its approach of loose culture and high performance culture empowers employees to solve problems faster, innovate boldly, and deliver a result beyond the expectations. But on the other hand, it also created a high pressure work environment. Employees may feel the need to constantly prove their worth. And with so much autonomy and responsibility, they might push themselves too hard, leading to burnout over time. Therefore, there are some suggestions for Netflix to address these disadvantages. Firstly, Netflix should create an appreciation culture where employees' efforts and achievements can be acknowledged, reducing their pressure and building loyalty. Moreover, providing clear pathways for career growth and development can help employees understand how they can succeed long-term at the company. Lastly, the company can introduce mentorship programs where high-performing employees can support others to reduce the stress of constant competition. Now, what I ask you, if a Netflix is a joke, what's your answer? My answer is yes. When the company's vision goes for far beyond its peers and it's immediately understood, it often gets dismissed as a joke. That's all. Thank you.